Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Gracious good morning to you good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do, and you know why I do it. It's Friday. It is April 25th, and it is 4:10 in the a.m. I want to talk a little bit about a statement I made in my first video for today. And the statement was dysfunctional peace. I don't know where we learn this behavior. You know, I think from childhood, we're taught to be nice, play nice, and we have somehow interpreted that to mean deny what we're feeling for the sake of someone else's feelings. And for me, that's that dysfunctional piece. Now, I'm not saying that someone else's feelings are unimportant. What I am saying is that you should be able to speak the truth. Now, just know the truth is a very unpopular opinion. Just know that telling the truth may hurt someone's feelings, may alienate you, may hurt your feelings, because it makes you unpopular. You've also heard me say with certain people, and I'm finding this more and more as I get older, with certain people, I have to tell them, you know, that silliness that you brought me, that bad energy, that bad juju, whatever you want to call it, that negativity, I need you to keep that energy. Because I don't want to ever be in the place of mistaking you for a friend and then getting served up by the situation that I'm in and expecting you to have my back. That part. And people wonder why. You know, I cut them off, or, you know, I don't have anything to say to them. And I hold true to that. And some folks will tell you, yeah, I'll see you coming and I'll give you your space, you know. And it's happened more and more in the work setting. You know, I'm not going to disrespect you. But my conversation to you, with you, and for you is only going to be a work question. Other than that, I'm not even going to be what's considered cordial. I don't want to open up any kind of portal to lead you to think that there's going to be reconciliation once you serve me up. Doesn't mean I wish you ill will. But what I am telling you is that the Judas trait stood out for me. And I'm not expecting you to be anything else other than that person. See, it's not my job to paint you a different color. You've shown me your true colors. Stay with that. It has served you thus far. I'm telling you, I get to be choosy about my decor. Your color is not in my color scheme. Remember back in the day where they had these things where they were telling people what color and what fashions go. Oh, you're an autumn, so you should wear these colors. Well, I'm all 4 seasons, baby, and you don't mix with any of my color palettes. That part. And I stay firm and fast on that. Now, I've shared that, you know, I've had some friends, or people that I thought were friends, because I was in that mindset of the dysfunctional piece. People that I thought were friends that, I had to say bye-bye to because they were starting to talk Trumpisms. Now, in order for you to be connected with this individual, something about these character things that are showing that you're in favor of. So, rather than go back and forth with you, and really offend you, I'm just going to disconnect from you and let you be you. No stress or strain on either side. Again, the reason I cut you loose is because there's something about this that appeals to you. And if you like it, go whole hog with it. I don't have to. And I don't. And the other issue that I have with people, and this has happened relatively recently, is that folks want to be in the know about Black things, about Black people, about Black culture, about Black history, systemic things. But they don't want to be in the do. Okay, you hear me? You want to be in the know, but you don't want to be in the do. And that means taking action towards change. And you don't want anything that's going to encroach upon your privilege. Oh, you'll talk about, that's so unfair all day long. But if it threatens your comfort, you're going to retreat back to what you know. You're going to identify with what you know. And, I had a very harsh lesson in that. A person was asking questions, like this is my word, Negropedia, but never responded in a way that I want to say responded to this knowledge or this information that I was providing. So you want to be in the know, but you don't want to be in the grow or in the change or in the do. I had to let that go. It's not my job to educate you. And based on everything that you've told me, I'm saying you want to be adjacent, but you don't want to be in action. That really bothers me. And I think about that Stokely Carmichael quote that basically says, somebody wants to be liberal in their thought, but basically not revolutionary in their actions. It's like, I want to talk about it and be able to talk about it, but I don't want to do anything that's going to threaten my comforts. People don't get that. Like I said, the thing is so deeply ingrained that they retreat to the privilege and talk about the unfairness. And it's like the ability to retreat or the desire to retreat to the privilege tells me you're part of the problem, because you won't stand on business when it's necessary. Again, the truth shall set you free, is what Scripture says. The truth. Didn't say the subjective truth. And that's what most of us adhere to. You know. And when I tell the truth, I want to say, one of the last things that somebody that I cut off said to me is like, maybe you need to look at you. Like I'm not self-aware. I come on here every day in my videos. And if you watch my videos, you can attest to this. I say we a whole lot because I include myself. I am very self-aware. Do I like it? Self-awareness, yes. Do I like what I expose? No. I know it's there. I know I'm wrestling with it. Like Jacob in the scripture, I'm wrestling with it till it blesses me. You know, and most of the time it doesn't. But I know it needs to go. That part. So I can tell the truth on myself. I can be held accountable. Might not like it. Might even get angry. But I can tell the truth on myself. You know, a valuable lesson I learned from a previous pastor was tell it before it gets told, because nobody can tell it like you. My life is an open book. Good, bad, or otherwise is mine. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's raggedy. But I'm not afraid of it. I'm not going to lie to cover it up. I'm not like that cat in the litter box, kicking stuff over my stuff. That part. So, that being said, as my grandma once said, and was a principle for life, tell the truth and shame the devil. Be your authentic self. Be real. Those who matter don't mind. And those who mind don't matter. That's that Dr. Seuss quote. And for me, a life principle. Stand on business, y'all.